the world.
What's good, everyone? This is DJ's Raw Uncut Truth, giving you that raw content that you deservedly need. And today is the day that we will all see a battle. The Warriors and the Hornets. Steph Curry versus LaMelo Ball. This will be an epic game. This will be very interesting because the Hornets love to play zone, and anybody with a trained basketball mind knows that playing the Warriors, you're better off playing man-to-man than zone. Will James Borrego be stubborn the whole game to leave them in a zone and put them in no man's land? And will he finally throw out some of his methods, meaning James Borrego, and put some different defensive coverages? Now, let me put this disclaimer out. They don't have a player, meaning the Hornets. They do not have a player that can even slow down Steph Curry. Nobody has. The great thing about Steph Curry is that he's been scoring at a high clip on your favorite defenders. He's on fire right now. The best thing the Hornets could do is up the tempo. I'm going to tell you why. You have to tire out Steph Curry. You have to make him work on defense. The Warriors do a great job in hiding him on defense, so he could reserve some energy for offense. Expect Steve Kerr to game plan for LaMelo Ball. He's going to make an effort to not allow him to get in the groove. They will throw a lot of small forwards at him at times, since he's a bigger guard. They will try to slow down transition. Steve Kerr comes from the Greg Popovich tree, and he has studied the art of psychoanalyzing, knowing the mind of an athlete. And since Steve Kerr was emotional, he's always been emotional. That's why Michael Jordan decked him so many times in practice. But that's another story for a different day. We all know, everybody and their mama knows, that the only reason why LaMelo Ball is not a Golden State Warrior is not because of Steph Curry, because Steph Curry multiple times has credited LaMelo for being a great player, always talks about how special he is. He gives him props all the time. Shout out to Steph Curry, by the way. But Steve Kerr, not Bob Myers, not the GMs. I've seen a lot of YouTubers at the draft day say that they blame the GMs for not picking LaMelo Ball. That's not true at all. That's not Bob Myers' fault. It's Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr was the one going to the front offices complaining about drafting LaMelo Ball because of his father. Since Steve Kerr was never a professional in handling the draft, and he let his emotions get to him, you see what you see now. If you know the Golden State Warriors team construct, the big man is never that important to that team. It's always the guards. They've been like that for years, ever since Mark Jackson was on that team. That's why they can get a plug-and-play defender off the street, and he'll fit right in with Golden State. If you can run, if you can jump, and you're just solid, you don't have to be a superstar to be a big man for the Warriors. If you're just that, you're fine. So when they got Wiseman, And this is nothing against Wiseman. I think Wiseman could make an all-star. I think he needs to work on getting tougher. He needs to get more rebounds. But besides that, he's got a good shot. He's got a good mid-range. A lot of people were telling me he's Chris Bosh. I don't think he's Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh was a menace every time on the court. Before he was in Miami, he was that dude. I think a lot of folks would look at Chris Bosh and they just see the Miami Chris Bosh, but Chris Bosh in Toronto was the real deal. He was getting 20 plus in 11 every game. He was a double-double machine. But this is really a guard's game. That's why I didn't put in this video LaMelo Ball versus James Wiseman. He's a big man, LaMelo's a guard, so it's really not comparable. And I don't think James Wiseman's playing in this game. He's been injured for a while, for a couple games. I hope he plays. But I've been talking to other Warrior fans, and what they tell me on DMs is that they hope LaMelo doesn't play that good of a game. And I would ask them why, and they would tell me that they get annoyed when people say that they should have drafted LaMelo Ball. But what I tell them is that it's the truth. It's nothing but the truth, and you can't really silence truth. You see? But I hope the game is very entertaining. I hope it's at least close. I don't like blowout games. Now, I gotta be objective. And I gotta be honest with all of you guys. If the Hornets blow out the Warriors, would I be happy? Hell yeah, I'd be happy. And it's not because of the players on the team of the Warriors. It's really just to send a middle finger to Steve Kerr. I just don't like that coach at all. I don't care how many rings they won, really because of the teams they have. That's Mark Jackson's team. Let me repeat myself. That's Mark Jackson's team. If it wasn't for Mark Jackson building the Warriors would never be the Warriors. Look at his drafts. Look at how he organized the Golden State Warriors before they were even a name. The Warriors I know that I appreciated was the Warriors that were living in Oakland. Shout out to the Bay Area. Not these new Warriors that's in San Francisco. Dub Nation's not even the same in San Francisco than it is in Oakland. I don't know. I just think the Warriors got Hollywood all of a sudden, and that happens. When you win, things change. You get a new arena, you move away from your core fan base. And now people are saying that the Warriors have bandwagon fans. I don't think that's true. I remember the We Believe days with Baron Davis and and Matt Barnes and company. And Oakland was rocking. They were supporting it. They were supporting Golden State for years. The Run TMC days, supporting them. Of course, they've added some stragglers along the way, straggler fans who jump to team, but that's the game within the game. Y'all know how it goes. But back on subject, there are some things that could happen for the Hornets to win. They got to shoot really well. You're not going to outshoot Steph Curry. But what you can do is shut everybody else down. They could do that. Gordon Hayward must show up. No more having these stat pat 14-point games. There'll be a game where Gordon Hayward, he'll be shooting horrible the whole game. And then at the end, when they're winning, he'll take shots just to make it seem like his stat line was respectable when it wasn't. He needs to be active from the jump. He needs to play within the offense. Gordon Hayward also needs to stop doing that damn over dribbling. I'm tired of it. I hate seeing it. Give the ball to the point guard. Give the ball to LaMelo Ball. For Devontae Graham, I wish he would come off the bench and be a sixth man, but this coach is stubborn. All I ask for Devontae is to take smart shots. Do not look off LaMelo Ball. We see what's happening. And also try his best on defense. You can't really ask for much. I know he's listed at 6'1", but I think he's 5'11". So I'm not really expecting Devontae Graham to play any good defense. He just need to stop doing bonehead plays, and maybe they could be all right. Terry Rozier, keep being a scorer. Also, when Terry Rozier is not trying to worry about like the pressure, the trades and stuff, he gets tensed up at times. I noticed that. So Terry Rozier just got to play within himself and let the chips fall where they may. And the big man, Zeller and P.J. Washington, the power forward, they got to muscle up. I wouldn't be surprised if Draymond punks him. Don't let nobody shorter than you punk you. You got to come out swinging. And I wish Vernon Carey was playing in the NBA instead of the G League, but this coach wants to play veterans. So you already know what the jig is up with him. Bismack Biyombo, for him, I want him to be the Energizer Bunny. I want him to continue to do what he does, dive for loose balls, block shots, catch the ball. I mean, catch the damn ball. So no more Butterfingers in this game. Less more Martin twins. We don't need to be seeing any Martin twins playing long stretches. If the Martin twins play double-digit minutes, they're definitely losing this game. Don't do it. And pretty much key for the Warriors, let Steph cook and get out the way. Get your rebounds, play defense. Andrew Wiggins, show up. Stop being lazy. You know what's sad about Andrew Wiggins? Andrew Wiggins, I thought he was going to be a great player before college. I was like, man, he's so talented. But when I watched him at Kansas, he was so lazy. He was lethargic. He had no drive. If Andrew Wiggins would just care about basketball, he would be a great player in this league. You don't know what you're going to expect from Andrew Wiggins. Draymond Green, he has to take smart shots. That's why his three-point percentage is not good. He's rushing his shots. He must take his time. They're not guarding him. He need to take his time at the three, go through the motions, and use your fundamentals. If no one's guarding you, you have no need to rush your shot, Draymond. But besides that, Draymond is going to defend really well. He's going to facilitate. He's the Swiss Army knife. He's the king of the single, triple-double, triple-single, whatever y'all call it. For Kelly Oubre, I want him to not settle for threes. He's a horrible three-point shooter. I know his three-point shooting has improved, but that's not a strength for him. Slash to the basket, cut, find creative ways to get a bucket. Stop settling for threes. That's the problem with people today in the NBA. They settle for threes. Look at Kawhi. Look at LeBron. Those players, Kevin Durant, they're great three-point shooters, but really they can make their impact in the mid-range. They have mastered it. That's why they're future Hall of Famers. Kelly Oubre needs to take that playbook and implement that in his game. If Kelly could do that, you'll see an increase in points, production, and his three-point shooting will increase because he's not taking so many bad three-point shots. And lastly, James Wiseman. If he plays tonight, I need to see some aggression from him. I need to see some dog from him. They've been telling, meaning the media has been saying that LaMelo Ball should have been the number 2 overall pick. Most young players would be motivated to prove him wrong. So if he plays tonight, I expect him to have double-digit rebounds if he wanted this game bad enough. But we'll see. Shout out to those who support new media. Shout out to the new media, Nation United fam. Peace and love. Have a blessed day.
Welcome to the real world.